Now, the Senate has said that these tax cuts are permanent for business but temporary for individuals. Is that truthful? How does the finance guru see it?
This is all about the budget and making the numbers work. So let's start with that, because you can't just have tax cuts, put them in place, and not give any thought to how it's going to impact the deficit. So what they did to get around this is that the Senate made a majority of the individual tax cuts temporary, and they're going to expire in 2025. The corporate tax cuts will remain permanent. And again, that is all related to budgetary constraints. So it goes back to this. It really is a tax plan that is not focusing in on making the cuts that are necessary to make it all budget properly. It's really easy in many ways to talk about cutting taxes, but not paying attention to the other side of this, which is you got to be fiscally responsible and you got to make some cuts. That's not what happens. So you just look at this situation, and unfortunately, in some ways, it comes down to the same old song and dance. Now, I will say this. On the corporate side, that's where you're going to achieve the greatest economic benefits, and that is where the Republicans have really been focused. They believe that the tax cuts on the corporate side are going to create jobs, which is going to stimulate the economy, and that stimulation of the economy is going to lead to higher wages. I believe that's true, but they've really focused in on saying that's the side of the coin that we really need to make permanent, and we're going to go with only temporary tax cuts, as I said, expiring in 2025 for individuals. It revolves around budgetary constraints. Again, Washington doesn't always make a lot of sense, and I think that's where we're landing right now.